Hello, everyone. It's that time again. Time for another. This is Commentary with Ozzy Rose. Hello, everyone. I hope everyone's been having a great day today. As for me, I'm still recuperating from physical exhaustion. But the topic is time for this commentary segment. Uh, I kind of knew what I was going to do on this commentary segment as far as a topic today. I had to take time out after going to a doctor yesterday, and I'm going to have to take time out for at least 2 more days from the strutting thing. That's where I walk real fast, about 6 miles an hour, and do dance moves all over town for hours and hours. For those of you who don't know, and I did. I had to, I've been working hard for a year and a half, and I've not had a full day off from everything that I do, and I still hadn't got to do that. But I did have to take time out from the strutting. I got to strut yesterday most of the day, but today I couldn't do it. I had to take time. That way I can get back out there. Sometimes we have to take a couple of steps back to move a few steps forward, if you will. So I had to take time out. So, but my stand's still pretty busy, yeah. Even though I took time out from strutting, I still do this commentary segment. I still do 2 written posts today, so texting commenters and fans and stuff too. So I still stay busy. That's me. That's what works for me. But I truly love everything that I do. Don't get me wrong. I do. Out of everything that I do, I love strutting the most out of everything. I love it more than life itself, and I truly do. But I did have to take time out to let my body rest, so I can come back out there in full force, full strength, full throttle, if you will, for hours. So I know it's hard for me to take a break. I had a therapist tell me a couple of years ago that, Ozzy, you're real resilient, but you gotta start taking breaks. And it's hard for me to do that when you're not tuned to doing that. And when you don't do it, that's what happens. You get physically exhausted. I am a little better today. I feel a little bit stronger than I did yesterday, but I'm still not out of the woods yet. And it was either take time out and recuperate, or risk being an inpatient in the hospital from exhaustion. And I didn't want to do that. So as the doctors that have gotten to know me here in Jonesboro, they would tell you he don't do what we tell him. But this doctor, this is a new doctor I've seen in a new clinic, I did have to do what she said, because I did know if I didn't what was going to happen to me. My friend Scott up in Denver, Colorado, who's the moderator on my live show every night, he can't wait. I think he said the 27th of this, or no, the 3rd is when he gets to go home, and he said I'll have some time for myself. And I texted him back and I said, Scott, everybody needs time for themselves, and we do, even me. Even though it's hard for me to do that, and I usually don't, but I did. I had to, because I didn't want to fall out there strutting and the ambulance come pick me up. I didn't want that. So the doctor yesterday, this new doctor that I seen, she said, well, I'm fixing to make you mad. I said, no, you ain't. And she didn't. She didn't make me mad. For once, I had to do what a doctor told me. For once, Am I ornery? Yeah. Am I stubborn? Yeah, but I'm 58 years old. So, I take my meds like the doctors want me to, but anything else they tell me to do, I don't do it. Did I do it when I had a broken knee? No. I was still out here strutting. I took my crutches and was strutting all over town with them. When I had a broken foot, did I do what they told me? No. I put that boot on and I kept strutting. But if I would have kept on like I was doing, that's what would have happened. I'd have fell out here on the sidewalk somewhere, and the ambulance would have had to come pick me up, and I didn't want that. So I decided to take the time out, at least from the strutting part. My blood work won't be back until Monday, the earliest. It could be Tuesday. No matter what it says, I'm still not going. If it comes back Monday, I'm not going strutting Monday. I probably won't go strutting Tuesday either, depending on the blood work. But hopefully, I think I was dehydrated, a lot of it too. And I'm hydrating with better fluids now. I'm drinking Powerade and stuff like that, like my friend Major told me to do. So I know I have a salt deficiency. I've known that for about a month and a half, I think. But I'm willing to bet I got some potassium issues. I've had potassium problems a lot in my life, where I had to be on prescribed potassium. So it wouldn't surprise me if that's probably what's fixing to happen. But we'll see. It's nothing major. It's nothing serious. Don't get me wrong. It's not. But Scott does. My friend Scott, my moderator, he needs time because he doesn't supposed to be in higher elevations. He's got mitral valve prolapse. It puts a lot of pressure on his heart and chest. So I'll be glad when he can leave on April the 3rd and go back home to Longview, Texas, where he's from. And I think he'll have a couple of weeks of R&R, and then he goes to his next job in Branson, Missouri. So, but I told Scott that in the text, we all need time. Even I had to finally say, even though I don't believe in having time for myself, I finally had to take time out from the strutting. And I would tell all of y'all out there, everybody needs time. I know there's other people out there that's like me that don't believe in taking a day off. I get that, but if you don't, that's what happens to you. You get like I do, you get physically exhausted. And then you start having deficiencies like I've kind of got and stuff like that. So it could lead to something major if you don't take time out. So I would tell everybody out there, I don't tell people what to do, don't get me wrong. But if you're a workaholic like I am, I'm also an alcoholic and I'm a drug addict, but I don't usually drink. But I would tell you, please take some time out for yourself. You don't want to end up like me, physically exhausted to where you couldn't do nothing. Like I said, I feel better today. I've got a little bit of my strength back, but I still need to take more time off. So I'm here at my favorite Wendy's, and I'm still enjoying my life. But like I said, I couldn't go strutting. So, and that really bothers me because I can't. But sometimes we have to do things that we don't like. That was told to me a lot when I was being brought up. And I didn't like taking the time out for that. But I had to, I know it's a fast-paced world we live in. You have to multitask to do things, to get things done. Everybody, I think, in general, is worked to death in today's America. It's not like the 70s and 80s was. So, please, if you work hard and you work a lot and you're a workaholic like I am, please take some time out. Everybody needs at least 1 or 2 days a week off, to rest the body. And that's what I'm talking about. It is what it is. I know I'm not 28 anymore. I know I'm 58. But I'm like this. I can't be down for very long because that's letting the old man in. I'll let the old man in, and then I know what's going to happen. All my physical health troubles are going to come back. Then comes the emotional and mental problems that'll come with it too. So I won't be down for long as far as the strutting thing. Like I said, hopefully I'll be back to it Tuesday. But if not Tuesday, probably Wednesday. Because I can't let the old man in. I don't want to have severe sleep apnea again, heart trouble, and all that stuff again. I had a bunch of other things besides that. So, it is what it is. I have to keep my body mobile. But right now I'm resting it, as much as I can, so I can get out there and get back to full strength, full throttle strutting like I love to do here in Jonesboro, Arkansas. I know used to when I worked a job, most of the time, even when I was off work from a factory, I was still working for myself. I was always kind of a workaholic type of guy. Now I don't work a job, don't get me wrong now, but if you count everything that I do, plus the strutting thing, I stay busy till the time I fall out every night. But that's the way I love my life. But it's caught up with me after a year and a half, is what has happened. So I hope you can take some things away from the commentary segments. I only give you examples really of me when it comes to the topic, which the topic of this one was time. And speaking of time, we don't know what tomorrow holds. Tomorrow may never get here for me or y'all or anybody else. But for today, I had to take time out from strutting. But anyways, I hope everyone has a great night tonight. God bless you all. And I'll see you tonight at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time for the Strutting Man Show. So long, everybody.